Scratch that, they changed the channel, and we can't sell the scandal. Hope you had fun, but we are done with you. Your run is canceled. We're finished. I'm not kidding. Get that truck out of my building. Get that truck out of my building! How did this even get in here?
Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all. My name's the Casual Capybara, and welcome back to another Casual Capybara Critique. And well, here we are, back again on the subject of Hazbin Hotel. I told you last month we were coming back for a full review of Season 2. So the big question you're probably asking is, has Hazbin Hotel improved in Season 2? In some places yes, others no. I'll elaborate in a bit. I like Hazbin Hotel despite its issues, and I feel like a lot of people can agree. I mean, you don't just become the most in-demand Amazon Prime show on record for no reason, but it does get a significant amount of hate online. But honestly, I feel like a good chunk of the hate is forced. But if you don't like Hazbin Hotel, that's perfectly fine. I know there are people out there that don't like it, for genuine reasons. But I can't help but feel like people hate it just because it's popular.
How could it be popular?
Granted, that's when the normies get a hold of it, and we've seen what that's done to many IPs. Rick and Morty, Undertale, Steven Universe, Fortnite, Digital Circus, Overwatch, Game of Thrones. I could go on all day, but that's just to give you an idea. Okay, I'll cut the crap and let's talk about Hazbin Hotel Season 2. I won't bore you with the details, but to summarize, Serpentius redeemed, new guy comes to the hotel, Vox becomes the main villain, makes Charlie look like a fraud, Alistair plays 4D chest, Heaven questions its judgment, Loot's pissed, Husk gets wasted, Demon Shark, Overlords come together to stop a bomb. Am I going too fast for you? I don't care. But that's basically Hazbin Hotel Season 2 in a nutshell. Visually, I think Season 2 is a step up from Season 1. There are a few small animation errors here and there, but most people probably won't even notice if you're not watching too closely. But overall, looks like a lot more polish and presentation went into Season 2, and it's a bit of a step up from Season 1. Music-wise, a huge step up from Season 1. Some swings and misses, but when the hits hit, they hit hard. Love in a Bottle, Once We Get Up There, Easy, Hear My Hope, and of course the big daddy of the Season 2 soundtrack, Gravity.
Storms coming, I can see the clouds.
So yeah, I love Season 2's soundtrack, even probably more than Season 1's. Now for the writing, well, I don't think it's as bad as people give it flack for, but at the same time, even as a fan, I can admit it's not that great. The biggest issue with Season 2's writing is that half of the screen time goes to Charlie and her desperate attempts to clear the hotel's name against Vox's smear campaign. So much that unfortunately some character development moments get rushed through or not developed at all. The worst being Abel, Adam's son. When Loot tries to stop Charlie, Abel suddenly shows some guts and stops her. I really liked Abel's bit in Hear My Hope, but this development was really forced out of the blue. The worst part is, when it's not focused on Charlie, the show actually has some really good writing with some decent character development. Like this scene where it all clicks for the audience how Alistair outsmarts Vox.
What is going on? Get back in your chair!
You swore not to lay your hands on Charlie, but you just couldn't help yourself, could you? You fucking creep. You're always doing that, and I hate it!
But the screen time just wasn't very balanced. Bottom line, Charlie and her pencil neck needed less time on the screen so others could have room to grow. Overall, I'd say the writing was a mixed bag out of 10 for Season 2. But you know, despite my somewhat mixed opinions on Hazbin Hotel, I still think it's a very entertaining show. I was engaged, paying attention, getting into the mood. I was laughing, oohing and ahhing, bobbing my head to the music. And even though it was cheesy, my heart was racing at the end of the season finale. And I was left clamoring for more when the show was over. So, I still enjoy Hazbin Hotel despite the bullshit from both the show's bad writing and the anti-fans. And I can't wait for Season 3. Seriously, I cannot wait another 2 years for the next season. But we're just gonna have to wait it out. So with that, Mandrake, Rachel, takeaways?
I left the underworld to get away from all this hell nonsense. When am I gonna get a break?
You just did last week when that kid hit your car window with the baseball.
So with that, I'm the Casual Capybara, and thank you for watching.